Right now, in the dense forests of the Amazon, an awa hunter is resting against a tree. He isn't worried about the time. He finished his work hours ago. The awa are one of the world's last nomadic hunter-gatherer societies. They live today exactly how our ancestors lived for nearly 95% of human history. While we crush ourselves with 40, 50, or 60-hour work weeks, ancient humans worked an average of just 3 hours a day, hunting, gathering, setting up camp. That's it. Everything required to stay alive, completed before noon. They had no concept of a schedule. No one told them when to wake up, when to eat, or when to sleep. They didn't experience chronic stress, burnout, or the modern anxiety of trying to keep up. Anthropologists who spend time with these tribes always note the exact same thing. They laugh more, sleep better, and seem profoundly content. So, what did they do with the rest of their day? In the late 1960s, researchers studying the foragers of the Kalahari Desert discovered something that shocked the modern world. They didn't find a desperate struggle for survival. They found leisure. The average adult spent only about 15 hours a week securing food and shelter. Your ancestors didn't have a mortgage. They didn't have a boss. They didn't need weekends because their weekdays already felt like one. Let's look at a day in their shoes. Morning. You wake up naturally as the sun hits the horizon. You sleep on a bed of woven leaves near the embers of last night's fire. Everything you own can be packed up in minutes. A bough, a sharpened stick, a water container, and a few personal ornaments. Your entire community consists of about 25 people. You know their voices, their flaws, and their stories perfectly. You've known them since birth. The first few hours of the day aren't for working. They are for talking. Sitting around the morning fire, the group connects. They share dreams, tell jokes, and resolve tensions. This casual chatter isn't a waste of time. It is the glue that holds the society together. If someone is being greedy, a subtle joke fixes it. If someone is hurting, the group notices immediately. There are no police or prisons. Harmony is maintained simply by looking out for one another. By mid-morning, the camp splits up. The men head out to track game. Hunting is high stakes, but highly unpredictable. More often than not, they return empty-handed. But it's the women and the elders who truly sustain the tribe. Walking together in small groups, they gather wild tubers, fruits, and nuts. This is steady, reliable food. Interestingly, the most successful gatherers are often the grandmothers. Free from raising newborns, women in their 50s and 60s bring back the most calories for the group, ensuring the survival of the grandchildren. Children don't go to a classroom. They roam in mixed-age groups, learning naturally by copying the adults. An 8-year-old learns to handle a tool not from a textbook, but by playing alongside their family. When food returns, it belongs to everyone. Hoarding is unthinkable. Generosity is the only real insurance policy they have. As the afternoon heat peaks, all work stops. People take naps. They groom each other's hair, repair tools, or simply sit together in the shade doing absolutely nothing. When evening falls, the fire is lit again. They roast roots, cook meat, and eat as one large family. They have repeated this exact ritual for hundreds of thousands of years. This way of life wasn't perfect. It was physically demanding, medicine didn't exist, and child mortality was incredibly high. But they were entirely free from the slow, modern ache of chasing a life that never quite arrives. We traded this freedom for incredible wins. Modern medicine, technology, safety, and longer lifespans. Nobody wants to give those up, but we also inherited their exact bodies. The same nervous system that thrives on sunlight, deep community, and hours of daily leisure. We are still hunter-gatherers. We just built a world that makes us forget it.